So remember, when they repeal the 14th Amendment and subsequent cases after the Restrict Act, that the majority of Americans will have lost their citizenship. In losing their citizenship, they lose the majority of their rights. In losing the majority of their rights, they then become slaves of the government. And the government can then allocate their resources any way they want. The government officials and a president in the past have owned what are called slave camps. These are buildings much like barns in which people were housed in, had cot-like beds like the military, and predominantly white men or people of influence that they wanted to like them. They would let people go in here and just rape them. In the open, no privacy, over and over. And back then there wasn't very many hygienic practices, so multiple times a day. When I tell people this is worse than Handmaid's Tale, essentially because they're so concerned about their stupid mortality rate, that not only will individual families buy one to have a kid if they have infertility issues, like rich white people buy those that are not white kids now without understanding the full story of, like, instead of supporting the nation that has those kids and that kind of thing, they just take, anyway, read a lot about all that. But what I'm seeing is that there's going to be two forms. They're going to house people. Now, it might be like white people don't want those that are not white. Why would they make more? They need slaves. So they will use the white people to make babies for the white, and they will use all the not white people for the slave labor. The government is on file saying that every aborted baby is worth like $20K, $22K a year in lost taxes. It's all about money.